Yeah, and that would be the correct answer. Yeah, it's just enough to make things a little bit dirty. You know, all the little like particulate matter in the air gets kind of caught up in those water droplets and lands on your car. Couldn't even measure the rain, truly. If we take a look at the map here for our rainfall over the last 24 hours, you see some green indicating that, yes, we did have some rain, but all the numbers are zero. We didn't end up measuring anything because it was less than 1/100th of an inch of rain. So that means we didn't measure, right? It has to be at least 1/100th of an inch for it to go in the books as measurable rainfall, and that was just not the case. A few places in the Central Sierra did see a couple hundredths of an inch of rain. It just wasn't very much. But we did talk about that last night, about how there's about a 10 to 20% chance of a few raindrops falling in the valley on Friday morning. Lodi and San Joaquin County saw some of those raindrops. 82 this afternoon, Sacramento, 82 Stockton and Modesto, 73 Placerville, 64 Tahoe and Truckee. Temperatures were well below normal by about 10 degrees this afternoon. So 82 degrees was the high today. Yesterday we were 84, the day before that 87. We are in a downward temperature trend right now, which continues into tomorrow. It will be cool tomorrow, mild on Sunday, windy both days. Onshore winds tomorrow, some northerly winds on Sunday. But even as we get into next week, we are staying very mild, below normal for much of the next 10 days. 61 in Sacramento at the moment, 62 Stockton, 66 in Modesto, 71 up in Oroville, some low to mid 50s up in the high country. As we look at those current winds, as expected, a very strong delta breeze has been present all evening long, 15 to 20 miles per hour right now, with some gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour across the valley and delta. Clear skies as we look towards downtown Sacramento, 61 degrees, same temperature as this time yesterday. A few clouds through the overnight. We start off in those upper 50s across the valley. Again, a few clouds out there. Saturday morning, 57 Sacramento, 57 in Stockton, 60 in Modesto, 56 Auburn, 55 in Jackson, 40 in Tahoe, and 41 in Truckee. Saturday afternoon, take a look at some of these temperatures. Upper 70s and low 80s in the valley, 79 in the capital city, 80 in Vacaville and Fairfield and Elk Grove, 79 in Stockton and Manteca, 77 in Tracy, 80 in Modesto, low to mid 70s in the foothills, some low 60s in the high country, cool and breezy, some clouds through the first half of the day. I expect sunnier skies for the second half of the day. Look at some of these winds though as we go into Saturday morning. This is 3 o'clock in the morning. We still have plenty of onshore winds. We'll continue to see some very strong winds across the Sierra Crest, a 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. By the early afternoon, we are seeing that delta breeze developing. By 7 o'clock, 20 to about 30 miles per hour across the valley and delta. Once we get into Sunday morning, those winds shift and become more northerly as the system that's bringing us these cooler temperatures and stronger onshore winds starts to exit the region. We'll be dealing with a northerly breeze for most of the day on Sunday, but I do still expect to see a bit of a delta breeze in the evening hours. A lake wind advisory for Lake Tahoe, gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour tomorrow, and wave heights of 1 to 3 feet will lead to some hazardous boating conditions. There's that system moving through the Intermountain West. Look at the next one that comes in behind it. So even as we get into the first several days of July, temperatures remain at and below normal for the time of year. This weather is just fantastic. I don't know what else to say for the time of year. We know we could easily be 105, and that is just not the case.
Enjoy it while we can, huh?
100%.
Especially in the 70s this weekend.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wow,
So
unheard
nice.
of.
Yeah,
We'll enjoy
basically.
it.
Yeah.
Brendan, thank you.